underneath all of this is a tremendous love of Scripture. Throughout our relationship, I remember you calling. Do you remember calling me with that 1 John 4 text?
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah,
Why don't you tell it? I never forget that. As a matter of fact, I wrote my little sermon after you finished it, So do you remember it? If you don't mind.
Yeah, is that the one where it says, if your heart condemns you? I remember. God is greater than your heart. Yeah, man. I trust your sermon was better than mine, but that was always. It's just been amazing how my love for the Word. I think I grew up from my Pentecostal upbringing because you had to, you had to know the Scripture. And there was a little lady in our church named Mabel Joy, and preacher get up to. Maybe he couldn't read, or maybe he misread, or whatever. She corrected right there in the service, So I grew up with fear, It's like I'm gonna read this just like I'm gonna quote it just like that, And so I think that's kind of my love for the Word. My devotional life is probably one of the critical pieces that have kept me going. Again, that first 30, 45 minutes in the morning, where it's alone with God and His Word, and how God just keeps revealing, turning pages to the Scriptures that I need and the people need. And so I tell anybody, fall in love with the Word. It's kind of like Mary when she gets word about being the chosen one. She says, "Let it be according to the Word." Let it be according to your Word. And so that's kind of been my mantra. Let it be. Just let it be according to your Word.
I'm gonna remember one more. You call me with, and if you don't remember, we'll edit it out.
Okay.
Of the copy. But you called me after you did a funeral, and it was something about the Wizard of Oz. You remember? Do you remember?
Yeah.
So
I only have a few sermons I remember.
So tell me about it. It's stuck. And you said, Doc, it preached this morning. It was like a Saturday afternoon. You said it preached this morning. So tell me about it. Tell me about it.
After the Industrial Revolution, there was this interest in man being replaced by machines and all this. So the writer, Wizard of Oz, comes up with this story, and it's basically saying that all one needs in life, and he picks the characters, the Tin Man, the Scarecrow, the Lion, Dorothy, and so all these. He says that all you really need in life, is a heart, a brain, courage, and heart, and home. And I preached that Sunday morning, and it was just amazing because so many of my young people and every generation came up was like, "Wow, Pastor," and I kept saying, and the ending, of course, is that everything you really need is within. You don't have to go look for it, And so I found great pleasure. I've used that quite a bit since then for different occasions, right, yeah. Graduations, all kind of stuff, Yeah, but that's, yeah. Thank you for remembering.
I remember.
That's been 20 years ago.
I know, I remember.